Every time you enjoy your daily cup of tea without including one specific, clinically significant compound, you're bypassing one of the most powerful opportunities to naturally support testosterone production, promote hormonal balance, and rejuvenate key metabolic and reproductive functions in the male body. This isn't just about selecting a different tea variety or increasing your tea intake, far from it. What we're talking about today is about precision. It's about enhancing your tea with a key compound that works synergistically with the active bioactives already found in tea to unlock potent hormonal benefits. This single addition enhances nutrient absorption, inhibits enzymes that interfere with testosterone, and activates multiple physiological pathways proven to impact male endocrine and reproductive health. And yes, these effects are measurable within weeks, not months. The compound I'm about to introduce is supported by decades of peer-reviewed research, yet it remains an untapped powerhouse simply because most people aren't aware that it can be added to tea. Many don't even realize how it supercharges tea's existing benefits. I'm Dr. Fiona, and welcome back to Senior Men's Health. Today, I'll be shedding light on a deceptively simple upgrade to your tea ritual, an evidence-based enhancement that dramatically amplifies the hormone-supporting efficacy of this ancient beverage. One thing I want to do in order to improve my content quality, rate this information and video on a scale of 1 to 10 so that I can get a rough idea about your feedback. Thank you. And let's get started without any delay. Let's begin by understanding why is tea on its own already beneficial for male hormones. Whether you prefer green, black, white, or oolong, each variety of true tea is rich in naturally occurring polyphenols known as catechins. Among them, epigallocatechin galate, EGCG, is perhaps the most studied and is most abundant in green tea. Research has consistently shown that EGCG influences hormone metabolism in several compelling ways. One of the most important is its ability to inhibit aromatase, the enzyme responsible for converting testosterone into estrogen. As men age, aromatase activity tends to increase, particularly within visceral fat tissue, leading to declining testosterone and elevated estrogen. This imbalance is associated with decreased energy, impaired sexual health, loss of lean muscle, and increased abdominal fat, all markers of andropause, the male equivalent of menopause. By dampening aromatase activity, compounds like EGCG in tea can help preserve a healthier testosterone to estrogen ratio naturally. But tea's contributions don't stop at enzymes. Catechins also promote thermogenesis and lipid oxidation, which means they help the body burn fat more efficiently. This is vital because body fat itself is a source of estrogen conversion. Reducing visceral fat indirectly helps raise testosterone by decreasing the sites where aromatase operates. Furthermore, tea is rich in antioxidants that shield Leydig cells, the specialized cells in the testes responsible for producing testosterone, from oxidative damage. These cells respond to luteinizing hormone, LH, released from the pituitary, but they're particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress. Without protection, their function declines over time. Supporting them with catechins helps preserve their responsiveness and their output. So, yes, tea is a remarkably beneficial starting point, but the hormonal benefits of tea become truly transformative when you add one essential nutrient that works synergistically with tea's bioactives. That nutrient is zinc, but not just any zinc. We're talking about a highly absorbable form of zinc, such as zinc bisglycinate, which dissolves smoothly in tea and dramatically amplifies its testosterone-supporting effects on multiple fronts. Let me explain why zinc is critical. This trace mineral is required for nearly every step of testosterone synthesis, particularly in Leydig cells, where several enzyme-mediated processes convert cholesterol to testosterone. A deficiency in zinc, surprisingly common in older men, disrupts these reactions, lowering testosterone levels even when LH signals are intact. Zinc is also a potent aromatase inhibitor, working through a completely different mechanism than EGCG. While EGCG provides competitive inhibition, zinc offers direct enzymatic inhibition, creating a two-pronged blockade that's more effective than either alone. Moreover, zinc has profound effects on prostate health. The prostate contains the highest concentration of zinc found in any organ. Zinc deficiency is directly linked to common prostate disorders, such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. Keeping zinc levels optimal not only supports testosterone, but also helps minimize symptoms like frequent urination and incomplete bladder emptying that are more common with age. From a cellular perspective, zinc is involved in immune modulation, DNA repair, wound healing, protein synthesis, and cell signaling, processes that are foundational to every system in the body, including the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis that governs male reproductive health. Clinical studies demonstrate that zinc supplementation can increase testosterone levels by up to 50%, especially in men who are deficient. One landmark study showed that simply restricting dietary zinc caused a 75% drop in testosterone after just 20 weeks. Now, here's where the science gets exciting. Tea enhances zinc absorption. Tea's slightly acidic pH, combined with polyphenols such as EGCG, improves zinc solubility and bioavailability. This is especially important because common components in the Western diet, like phytic acid found in grains and legumes, bind to zinc and block its absorption. The natural acidity of tea, along with its powerful polyphenols, counteracts these binding agents and enhances mineral uptake. Furthermore, the antioxidants in tea actually preserve zinc in its bioactive form, reducing oxidative degradation and extending its functional lifespan in the body. So, how do we put this all together practically? First, choose a bioavailable zinc. The most effective form for this purpose is zinc bisglycinate. It's bound to glycine, enhancing both solubility and gastrointestinal tolerance. Zinc citrate is another absorbable option, although slightly less concentrated than bisglycinate. For daily use, aim for 15 to 30 milliliters of elemental zinc per cup of tea, depending on need and lifestyle factors. The preparation is simple. Brew 8 ounces of green tea, preferably organic, using freshly boiled water. Steep for 3 to 5 minutes. Once the tea cools slightly, 140-160 degree F, stir in 4 teaspoons of zinc bisglycinate powder, or a slightly larger amount of zinc citrate. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey for flavor and antioxidant content. Optionally, squeeze in fresh lemon juice for vitamin C, another compound that boosts mineral absorption. Now, this drink can be enjoyed once or twice daily, with 1 serving in the morning and another in the afternoon. For those sensitive to caffeine, avoid consuming it too close to bedtime. What if you want to enhance the hormone-supporting effects of this tea even further? Here's how. Mix in ashwagandha powder, 1/4 teaspoon. This clinically studied adaptogen helps lower cortisol, boosting testosterone while improving vitality, muscle strength, and sexual health. Add fenugreek powder, 1/8 teaspoon, which contains compounds that modulate insulin and DHT pathways, further supporting testosterone. Include mucuna pruriens, 1/8 teaspoon of powder, for its natural L-dopa content, which promotes dopamine. Dopamine is critical for stimulating luteinizing hormone, LH, the brain's message to your testes to produce testosterone. Optionally, mix in pine pollen powder, 1 to 8 teaspoon. While its androgenic compounds are weak, they may enhance receptor sensitivity and support free testosterone levels. Use matcha green tea if available. It contains the whole leaf and delivers the highest polyphenol concentration per serving. Let's also address the broader metabolic benefits of this protocol. The combination of zinc and tea improves thyroid function, which is crucial for metabolic rate and indirectly influences testosterone. Blood sugar control, as both zinc and tea improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation, 2 factors that suppress testosterone. Liver detoxification, ensuring excess estrogen is processed and excreted efficiently. Many men don't realize that impaired liver function contributes to hormonal imbalances by allowing estrogen to accumulate. Numerous studies support this protocol's effectiveness. EGCG has been documented to inhibit aromatase in human tissue models. Zinc supplementation reliably raises testosterone in low-zinc men. The combination of T polyphenols and zinc enhances mineral bioavailability, setting the stage for significantly better absorption and outcomes. Although no single study has analyzed this exact protocol, the measurable synergy of its ingredients is rooted in sound nutritional science. Anecdotal clinical reports and personal experiences from men using this strategy frequently include enhanced energy, libido, lean body mass, mental clarity, and hormonal test values within 4 to 6 weeks. In terms of safety, both tea and zinc are remarkably well tolerated at recommended doses. However, individuals taking certain medications, e.g., antibiotics, diuretics, or arthritis medications, should consult with a healthcare provider before supplementing. Long-term zinc intake over 50 milligrams a day can reduce copper levels. Sticking to the 15 to 30 milligrams a day range avoids this issue. Avoid consuming zinc tea on an empty stomach if you're prone to nausea. Monitoring is simple. Test your baseline testosterone before starting, then retest after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use. Subjective improvements often appear within 2 to 4 weeks, enhanced morning performance, clarity, mood, stamina, and muscle definition. Best of all, this protocol is affordable, evidence-based, and easy to incorporate into any daily routine. You can pre-mix your ingredients, batch brew your tea, or simply build a habit by enjoying this tea at breakfast or during an afternoon break. It doesn't require expensive testosterone boosters or pharmaceuticals, just a smart, nutritionally grounded enhancement of something you may already be doing, drinking tea. As a physician focused on men's aging and hormonal health, I can tell you, this is one of the most elegant, low-cost, high-impact interventions available today. So next time you brew that cup of tea, consider what you could unlock by adding one more ingredient. Not just flavor, but vitality. I'm Dr. Fiona, and thank you for joining me today. Be sure to follow Senior Men's Health for more science-backed strategies to stay strong, sharp, and vigorous at any age. Don't forget to rate the information provided in this video on a scale of 1 to 10. Until next time, remember, sometimes the most powerful changes start with the simplest daily rituals.